Here we go. Here is a story. Police hunt 40 monkeys that escaped from a South Carolina research facility. You fucking what? I said police hunt 40 monkeys that escaped from a South Carolina research facility. Oh, God, I don't have the emotional bandwidth to manage this insanity right now. Anyone who finds a monkey should not interact with it, but instead they should call 911, authorities said. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful news. Yeah, this is good. So not only do we have to worry about, America having its first Hitler and the climate probably realistically now descending into an uninhabitable shit tip, now we've got the beginnings of, what, another pandemic or some 28 days later shit? Like, how would you even know now?
The chimps are infected.
Infected with what?
Rage. Stop! You've no idea!
How would you even know if it was actually 28 days later? You know? Like that is a movie. That is a movie about people catching a virus off monkeys from a research facility, and it immediately turns them into enraged, murderous zombies, right? That's the plot line, 28 days later. Like, how would you even know now if somebody was infected with that? Like, you would just see, what would you see? You'd see, like, 5 men running down embankment, like in the movie, screaming and attacking everyone. I reckon your first assumption now, if you saw that in 2024, I reckon your first assumption would be like, are they trying to start, like, MAGA UK or something? Like, are they going to run up on the House of Commons on some January the 6th shit? You know? Just 4 guys in their 20s with caps on, just enraged and violent. You have onlookers asking questions like, yeah, do you think they caught a virus off some gibbons in a research facility? And the other guy would be like, no, I think they're just really mad about industrial decline and they long for another golden era. He'd be like, oh, all right, okay. A cleverer guy would be like, well, they just don't understand, how difficult it is to persuade employers, billionaires, to raise their wages without planting the seed in their minds that it might be cheaper to just start the factory over in Malaysia. They're completely unaware of the collapse of influence of unions and the real world impact that that's had on their ability to negotiate wage increases. The first guy would be like, all right, I see. The guy would be like, I mean, it's not their fault, really. It's not their fault that they are less likely to pick up a copy of the FT, more likely to read the Beano. But in doing so, they are less likely to be across the economy. And so they won't know that their boss didn't leave Britain because Starmer killed the non-dom status, or he got spooked by Labour, or he lacked confidence in Rachel Reeves' economic plan, but because Brexit made it simpler for him to just shut this one down and reopen it in Dublin. Like, they're not really across any of that, so they're just really mad over there. You gotta be like, right, I see. Yeah, that's why they're so angry.
Infected with what?
Rage.
Yeah, you see, so that's why he's so... I mean, look at the one in the middle. I want my country back. You see, he's really, really mad about it. They both look over at this pack of rabid Brexitees, St. George tatted. Like, the one guy just rips this other guy's head just clean off his neck. Like, how would you know? How would you know now? If it was a 28 days later style rage virus, or just the symptoms manifesting of socioeconomic despair. Like, I mean, it could be, you could play a game, actually, couldn't you? You could play a game. You could grab a couple of deck chairs and binoculars and sit on top of an office block, like overlooking Parliament Square. And you could look down and you could play a game called Infected Monkey Rage Virus or Average GB News Viewer. I mean, it's difficult. I can't decide.